I think that teaching students responsible use of technology is kind of my bigger concern as a parent.
Pueblo School District 60's board members are having ongoing discussions about what cell phone use should look like in its schools. It comes after the district spent the last academic year banning the use of phones inside school buildings, buses, and on field trips. News 5's Pueblo reporter Owen Skornick-Hayes is taking a look at what adjustments could be coming to the district's electronics policy.
Pueblo's District 60 is recommending a new approach to cell phone use in its classrooms, an approach that allows its schools to respond to teacher feedback and shifting technology.
Yeah, there's another way to do that than just having kids have phones.
A special committee has met 5 times over the span of 8 months and tallied thousands of responses to develop a potential new cell phone policy for the district.
So I think it shows a lot about District 60 that they're open to the conversation and potential changes.
Randy Addington has 2 children in D60 schools. She believes the recommended new policy would effectively curb classroom disruption while allowing peace of mind for parents.
I think the other thing too is balanced with instructional time. I've heard a lot of folks in the community talk about accessible access to reach their children to ensure the safety of their children at any time.
The proposed revised policy would keep phones off and away during instructional time, with more consistency in enforcement across classrooms in the district. Students in middle and high school would be allowed to access phones before and after school, during lunch, and during passing periods. Elementary schoolers would still have zero access.
I think that we should stick with what we have right now.
Alexandra Asnar is the parent of a kindergartner in D60. She believes the fewer the phones, the better.
I'm just really looking forward to an atmosphere when he enters middle school and high school where he can really engage with other students.
Asnar shares a sentiment with several D60 board members who expressed disappointment in the recommended revision to the policy.
I was hoping to see a bell-to-bell policy.
Learning how to have a conversation and look someone in the eye and be a friend and engage. And I think these are really important skills that are cultivated during passing periods and at lunch.
So we connect to people through social media. So being in contact with folks, being able to message folks, I think is important.
It's important to recognize that these are ongoing discussions and the board has not voted on this policy yet. The conversation will continue to evolve as technology does too. A second reading of the revised policy is scheduled for next Tuesday. From D60, I'm Owen Skornick-Hayes, your Pueblo reporter.